Caitlin Moran tells us to stand up on a chair and shout, "I am a feminist." Now, I don't have a chair, well I do, but it's covered in stuff. I have a bed though, so I am a feminist. I'm kind of in a really awkward position right now. I would class myself as a feminist because I believe that there is a man and there's a woman and they are different but they are equal and they should be equal, and they're not, so I'm a feminist. I think this book is brilliant because it showed me that I could call myself a feminist and not feel bad about it, which you shouldn't. True fact. My favourite chapter in this book was about role models, and that is mainly because I believe that a lot of the role models that females are presented with as they are growing up, especially nowadays, are not great. However, they are improving because YouTube, I believe, is a pretty good way for young kids to get good role models, such as Lucy, such as Doddlodl, such as Hannah Hart. Don't drink, kids. This quote of Wonders is from the role model section and is me all over. If I were a bookish teenage girl in 2011 and I saw Lady Gaga, I'd feel all my pop Christmases had come at once, because Gaga is an international female pop star on the sides of all the nerds, freaks, outcasts, intellectual pretenders and lonely kids. Page 257. It's perfect. The reason that I love this quote so much is because it describes me entirely. In 2010 I watched the Glastonbury coverage and I liked Lady Gaga. I'd kind of listened to her music and I enjoyed it. This was in the summer of 2010 and I wasn't feeling like that great about me as a person, and just watching her perform, I don't know, just got so many feelings. And I don't know, Lady Gaga and being part of the Little Monster community, it kind of gave me a mattress to bounce back on if I was feeling really bad about myself and who I am. And I know that there's a lot about pop culture that maybe isn't perfect in terms of role models, but Lady Gaga was and continues to be a really powerful role model for me as a female. Like with any community, there are good things and bad things about being part of a community such as the Little Monsters, but there's also good things and bad things about the YouTube community. There's also good things and bad things about being in a particular group at school or whatever. But if you have a good thing, such as Lady Gaga, essentially, she is a good role model for girls to have. Kind of because she is very sexually powerful but in a very feminine way, if that makes sense. What she wears and what she does is for herself, not for other people or other men or other women. The internet has fabricated new role models and allowed us to connect with our role models in a way we couldn't before, such as Twitter or video. And I think that's really good because we see that people like Lady Gaga are human, they are normal people, and that it closes the gap almost, that they're superhuman and they are untouchable. But they're not. They're just like you or me, to be really cliche. People will tell you that you can't act a certain way or can't be a certain way, especially your friends, because they're not really your friends. But people will tell you that you can't be a certain way or act a certain way, and role models allow us to feel that we can act that way and we can be that way and we can do those things that we want to do. Though, if Hannah Hart is your role model, she is one of mine, but maybe if you're not of a legal drinking age, you shouldn't do what she does. Though, like, she's still hilarious. Wine. I'm interested to know, just because I like the communication thing, who your role models are and whether they are from YouTube or the sort of celebrity world or in your personal life. Yeah, who's inspired you? Who makes you feel that it's okay to be you and makes you feel ambitious and strong and independent and born this way, baby. I just quoted Lady Gaga.